Humanity, we're a funny species. We laugh, we cry, we dream, and we fear. We have an incredible capacity for joy, and an equally impressive ability to worry about things that may never happen. We ponder the universe, build incredible things, and yet, we might be our own worst enemy. Our curiosity drives us to explore the cosmos, to push the boundaries of what we know, and to create technologies that were once the stuff of science fiction. But with great power comes great responsibility, and sometimes we struggle to manage the consequences of our own creations. We worry about our jobs, our love lives, and what's for dinner. These everyday concerns can seem trivial in the grand scheme of things, but they are the threads that weave the fabric of our daily lives. We stress over deadlines, argue with loved ones, and debate whether to order pizza or cook a homemade meal. But what about the end of the world? It's a topic that has fascinated humanity for centuries, from ancient prophecies to modern-day disaster movies. The idea that everything we know could come to an abrupt end is both terrifying and strangely compelling. But let's face it, the universe doesn't have a save button. There's no way to hit pause and rewind if things go wrong. We're all in this together, hurtling through space on this tiny blue dot, trying to make sense of our place in the cosmos. So, how might our story end? Will it be a slow decline, a sudden catastrophe, or something entirely unexpected? The possibilities are endless, and each one is more intriguing than the last. It's a question that's both fascinating and a little terrifying. We can't help but wonder what the future holds, even as we try to live in the present. The unknown is a powerful force, driving us to seek answers and to prepare for whatever may come. First up, we have climate change. It's one of the most pressing issues of our time, affecting every corner of the globe and every aspect of our lives. Our planet is kind of like a giant spaceship, a delicate vessel carrying all of humanity through the vastness of space. And yet, we've been treating it like a teenager treats their first car, driving it hard, ignoring the warning signs, and not paying for the repairs. We push it to its limits without considering the long-term consequences. We're pumping greenhouse gases into the atmosphere like there's no tomorrow. These gases trap heat, leading to a warming planet. It's like leaving your car running in a closed garage. Eventually, things get dangerous. The result? Pause, rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and a whole lot of uncomfortable heat. Coastal cities are facing unprecedented flooding, hurricanes are becoming more intense, and heat waves are breaking records year after year. Think Venus, but with worse Wi-Fi. Venus is a scorching hot planet with a runaway greenhouse effect, and while we're not there yet, we're on a dangerous path. We're not talking about a few degrees here and there. We're talking about significant, potentially irreversible changes to our climate system. We're talking about potentially catastrophic changes to the planet's climate. Remember the dinosaurs? They faced extinction due to a sudden change in their environment, and we could be heading down a similar path if we don't take action. Yeah, they wouldn't have survived this heat, and neither will we if we don't smarten up. It's not just about saving polar bears or keeping our summers comfortable. It's about ensuring a livable planet for future generations. We need to reduce our carbon footprint, invest in renewable energy, and make sustainable choices every day. The time to act is now, before it's too late. Next, let's talk about nuclear weapons. We've all seen the movies, mushroom clouds, radioactive wastelands, and the collapse of civilization. The good news is, we haven't blown ourselves up yet. The bad news is, we still have enough nuclear weapons to turn the planet into a giant microwave. It's a sobering thought. All it takes is one wrong move, one misunderstanding, and boom, we're toast. And not the good kind of toast with avocado and a poached egg, more like the burnt, radioactive kind. So maybe we should focus on diplomacy and disarmament, yeah? Now let's talk about something a little smaller but no less terrifying: pandemics. We like to think we're at the top of the food chain, but viruses don't care about our fancy technology or our social media followings. Remember the Black Death? Or the Spanish flu? Those tiny little viruses wiped out millions. And with globalization, a new virus can spread around the world faster than a Kardashian rumor. In recent history, we've witnessed the devastating impact of COVID-19, a pandemic that brought the world to a standstill. So, while we're busy worrying about zombies and alien invasions, it might be the common cold superpowered cousin that takes us down. Let's move on to something a little more futuristic: artificial intelligence. We love our gadgets, our robots, and our self-driving cars. But what happens when the machines get too smart? I'm not talking about your toaster staging a coup. I'm talking about the possibility of super-intelligent AI that surpasses human intelligence. What happens when we're no longer the smartest kids on the block? Will they keep us around as pets? Or will they see us as a threat? It's a question that keeps philosophers and science fiction writers up at night. Some experts worry that AI could develop goals that are misaligned with human values, leading to unintended consequences. Others argue that we can mitigate these risks through careful regulation and ethical guidelines. The future of AI is uncertain, but one thing is clear: it will have a profound impact on our world. As we continue to push the boundaries of technology, we must remain vigilant and ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly. Last but not least, let's talk about the big one: asteroid impacts. These cosmic events have shaped the history of our planet in ways we are only beginning to understand. Space is a vast expanse, teeming with countless celestial bodies, including asteroids. These giant rocks, some as small as pebbles and others as large as mountains, are constantly on the move, orbiting the sun and occasionally crossing paths with Earth. Remember the dinosaurs? Yeah, they didn't have a space program. Around 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid impact is believed to have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs, wiping out nearly 75% of all species on Earth. This cataclysmic event reshaped the planet's ecosystems and paved the way for the rise of mammals and eventually humans. We've all seen the movies, giant asteroids hurtling towards Earth, creating a sense of impending doom. Bruce Willis drilling into space rocks and Aerosmith playing in the background. These Hollywood blockbusters capture our imagination and dramatize the potential threat of asteroid impacts. It makes for great entertainment, but the reality is far more sobering. An asteroid impact could spell the end for us, causing widespread devastation, climate change, and mass extinctions. The impact would create massive craters, trigger tsunamis, and send shockwaves around the globe. The dust and debris thrown into the atmosphere could block sunlight, leading to a nuclear winter scenario that would disrupt agriculture and food supplies. The good news is, scientists are actively tracking potentially hazardous asteroids. With advanced telescopes and space missions, astronomers are constantly monitoring the skies, identifying and cataloging near-Earth objects, NEOs, that could pose a threat. The bad news is, we haven't figured out how to stop them yet. While there are several proposed methods for deflecting or destroying an incoming asteroid, such as nuclear explosions, kinetic impactors, or gravity tractors, none have been tested in a real-world scenario. The challenge lies in detecting these threats early enough and having the technology and international cooperation to mount a successful defense. Despite the challenges, humanity is making strides in planetary defense. Space agencies like NASA and ESA are working on missions like DART, Double Asteroid Redirection Test, to test our ability to change the course of an asteroid. These efforts are crucial for our long-term survival and highlight the importance of continued investment in space research and technology. As we look to the future, it's essential to remember that our ability to protect Earth from cosmic threats depends on our collective efforts and advancements in science and technology. By understanding the risks and preparing for potential impacts, we can ensure a safer future for generations to come. So, while the idea of an asteroid impact may seem like science fiction, it's a real and present danger that we must take seriously. Our planet's history is a testament to the power of these cosmic events, and it's up to us to be vigilant and proactive in safeguarding our world. So, there you have it, a few ways our time on this pale blue dot could come to an end. It might seem a bit bleak, but remember, this isn't about scaring you. It's about facing reality with open eyes and a healthy dose of humor. After all, what's the point of worrying about things we can't control? The future isn't written in stone. We have the power to change our destiny. We have the intelligence, the technology, and the resources to address these challenges. We just need the will to act. Innovation has always been at the heart of human progress. From the wheel to the internet, our ability to innovate has driven us forward. But innovation isn't just about technology, it's about new ways of thinking and solving problems. We need to foster creativity and collaboration to tackle the challenges ahead. And remember, every small step counts. Despite the challenges, there's always hope. Humanity has faced countless obstacles and emerged stronger each time. Our resilience and adaptability are our greatest strengths. So let's look to the future with optimism. Together, we can build a better world for future generations. The end is not inevitable. it's just one of many possibilities. Let's choose a path of hope, innovation, and action. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. See you next time.